Hello everybody, let's get started. Why not? I hope you're doing well. We're here with some Starfield, making sure all systems are go. What's up, Luke? Just gotta make sure I got everything set up right here. I think we're good. Doing good, man. I was just thinking, I can't believe you beat it so quick. I'm nowhere close. I've done one of the, like the faction ones to get the, a better ship. But I'm having so much fun with it, where everyone else is like, the game's a 4, the game's a 7. I mean, I'm just having fun with it. It's tough to put a number on it. All the concerns people raised, I totally get. But the impact to me is like not much. Like the inventory management's a pain, but it's not like make or breaking my game. We'll get started with Money Glitch. This one's hilarious. We're gonna go underneath the map. The main story isn't really that long. That's fair. I'll show you where I'm at in it. Let's see. So where am I at in the main story? Just started to figure out about Unity. Hey, Shadow Wolf, welcome. How you doing? What's wrong? What did I got with my status right now? Oh, emotional security. Yeah, I got a girlfriend. My Riz with Sarah has been on point. Nice. And this is like really my first Bethesda game. Here, let's get to the place where we can make some money very easily. So we're going to the commercial district. Like, I tried Fallout 4. I tried Fallout 1 and 2. A buddy of mine was into it. And then 3, you know, which was pretty big, and then 4. I just couldn't get into them. Massive lag, what the heck? Is it actually on? Oh, done. I tell you, man. That should be better. I didn't even realize it was on. I reinstalled OBS. Thanks for the heads up. Hopefully that fixed it. It's like this plugin in OBS. So I thought I changed it not to launch Kick, but it certainly does. I'm gonna take a look, see how that's looking. I'll take a little gander here. Hopefully that's a kick. Oh yeah, that looks better. That looks better. I just took a look at. Sweet. Okay. So, to steal money in Starfield, or to glitch money. This is insane, actually. Hopefully that's better for you, Luke. I took a quick look at it. It looked better for me. Sorry about any lag you might have had. It looked like it was streaming to Kick as well. Plug in an OBS. It's not worth it. It breaks everything. But let me take another quick look. I just want to confirm that it's decent. Certainly looked at when I looked at it. Oh yeah, she's looking pretty good. Versus the start, which was kind of rough. Okay, yeah, we should be good. So this glitch is pretty easy. See this door here? We'll go back. Have I built my own ship, or am I using pre-build? I haven't built my own yet, but I'll have enough money to build my own. I finished the Ranger faction quest. R.I.P. Sam Coe. I definitely didn't loot his body and take his outfit. I sure did. But yeah, this glitch, you go through this invisible door. You get a point of reference. You look for that distribution center. We're going to run down here. You keep pretty far to the right. We're right with the distribution center and kind of like our 10 o'clock when we start. And you run towards this wall. The white and blue wall. He died? Yeah, for me he did. It was during that, the attack on the eye. So, Sarah was there. Sam was with me. Got back to the lodge. Had the opportunity to go and save Sarah or stay at the lodge. I went to save Sarah. Sam died at the lodge. I did read it's different members, though, depending on your relationships with them. Sam and Sarah were probably my two, like, people I talked to the most. So we keep running here. You get some cool views of stuff. Now, you don't want to go too far to the left because you'll run into invisible water. You don't want that. You find this little gully. You go down the little gully. You spin around 3 times. No, you don't do that. But you go to the end. Oh, you jump off. We're aiming for right where my cursor is. Yours is Barrett? Okay. I like Barrett. I mean, I still like him. He's still alive for me. Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to break something. We have a baby chest here. We're like behind the coffee shop. There's not much in here. 1,500 credits, but we're going for 72,000 credits in the next one, which is simply up here. There's the viewpoint, the back end of it. I wonder if I can take stuff from here. No, I can't. So, the chest we're looking for is right over here, and we're going to have 72,000 credits. Great way to start like a new game. Look at that. And look where we are. So that's a very easy money glitch. The second part of it is that you have to go to Venus, sleep for 8 Venusian hours, which is the equivalent to 800 like real hours. Come back and do it again, because if you just rest for like an hour or something here, it doesn't come back. You gotta go to Venus. We're not gonna bother doing that, but that is how you do it.
Anything I can help you with?
Can you build a ship from scratch,
Hey,
Luke?
what can I do for you?
Like I can view and modify.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, this is what I did to the Frontier. This abomination. I mean, I made it a bit better, but I got the Star Eagle, which is actually really good. It's a good ship. Like, the thing that actually made my jaw drop is going from the Frontier, you know, your OG Frontier, and then to a bigger ship like this and being like, holy shit. Let's take a look at our missions. Oh, smart, man, smart. That works. That's how you get all your money and skills. Look how many skill points I have that I haven't used. I'm trying to figure out what to do with them all. Did you get... Is this the faction quest you did? The one that you got the Star Eagle? Like, I'm in love with this ship. And it sucks, I was gonna buy another pre-owned one, but the pre-owned ones are generally not as good as this. Or at least they don't, like, maybe they need some upgrades. So, you know, I've got my pretty... I'm downstairs here. It's like a little engine room, whatever. I don't think there's anything really useful I can do in here. Like, no computers or anything. And just the sheer size of them. Like, you know, you got this here, you got your cockpit over here. And this is 3 floors. Here's some rooms. Ooh, there's a ladder up there. Oh, you did all the faction quests? Nice. I've only really done, like, 1 stream of it. Grab that. I've got to do some inventory stuff here before we do anything. I don't have a lot of inventory because right now because I'm injured. I have nightwear. You know, inventory's fine, I guess. Are you doing New Game Plus or just went through another playthrough? Oh, I gotta make my difficulty harder. I was doing some stuff and I think it's too easy. Okay, let's go to our missions. I've got these guys going on. Let's go to Mars. You're on your 3rd playthrough? My man! I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really am as well. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am too. I've always liked space games, you know? So this is definitely like, whoa! Please say I have one on me. Okay, we're good.
Building Sidonia completely underground.
Loosen up, Mars. Come on. Oh yeah, I am. I'm just trying to rush it. Like I'm really liking it, man. I just keep getting drawn into the side quests. Next mission we'll do a main quest. Why not? Like there's so much depth to it, like having the outposts and everything. I've got an outpost on the moon right now. I put I've got the adoring fan, so he annoys me, so I put him to work on the moon. That's what happens if you piss me off. Yeah, you get sent to the moon. And you know, I do like this for simplicity. Okay, it's this way. Like, and people's complaints about the game aren't invalid. It's just like, it depends how much it impacts you and your experience, you know? Wait, is this the guy?
How's it going? Can I help you?
No. You can help me, though.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
That's fair, that's fair. My name's Space Dude, by the way. Captain Space Dude.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame.
The only thing I've been spoiled is
We
I
had
know they
such
go to
high hopes
NASA
for
on Earth,
Percival.
and I'm excited for that.
I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consult
Oh. Whoops.
around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does.
but we thought it had the potential to
Here's
be...
my photo so far. I haven't got that many. Like my first photo of the game, you probably remember that scene. The western style town. Just flying around. This is where we saved. Did you do her side quests? Oh yeah, you can change his name, can't you? Or get him to say like your name.
I'm a whole new type of... I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden
Well,
somewhere.
that's good. That's all I know, though.
Plenty of cracks
So
in
I'm
the
glad I've avoided it.
But at this point, it's probably for the best. That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested. But we would like the money he owes us.
Oh, some
If
bounty
you could
hunting.
Convince him to pay his debts.
Your name's
we'd
been
be
on
most
our ledgers.
grateful.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll
And like I
find
just
them
found
there.
the well as well. The well as well. But in New Atlantis, that's like a whole city underneath it. I didn't even know. Like, you know, the whole review nonsense with this, it's people should just stop attaching numbers to me, because it's really tough for me to not walk away with like a genuine appreciation of the scope. My beloved too, man. It's so weird because it's kind of like going from Baldur's Gate, which was raunchy, to the most sexless game in the world, where they have like the only thing that it kind of goes into like any details, kind of like when you go for a nap, it'll usually look glitchy and they'll like say something, but like, oh, I've been to space last night. I'm like, Sarah, what are you saying? If I run through this, will I get zapped? I'm just curious. For science. For science!
A reduced noise ordinance is in
Didn't think.
2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
Yeah, okay, boss. If you really were no boss.
Aww.
Anyway, when
I
I'm
tried.
not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm
Well,
always
that's why
happy
Sam
to
died.
talk
I had to
shop.
save my
Especially if
girl.
you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
Sure. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
so you're... Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe,
Oh, I do have geology as a skill because I'm cool like that.
you seem pretty confident. Who knows, maybe you really... I'll share the coordinates of the cave
Sweet.
with you. Yeah. Gnome's been down here
Aw.
forever. He's also been broken forever.
I wonder if I can fix
Can't
him.
actually walk or do work. And we don't...
Oh,
no
I
one's
got
had the
money.
heart to junk him. But when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. Or at least that's what they say. Okay, bye.
I hope I run into Gnome. I like robots. This is my history. A humble miner.
I can't imagine being stuck down.
Like, I
here
love how
down
you just
rocks
talk to
here.
random
There's
people
an
with no
entire
real quest
universe to
marker.
explore.
And you get these crazy quests.
Stay Demo Star Yard.
Whoa, hold
And
on
do I
there.
like that there's
You
no
supposed to be
map,
down
like
here?
mini
You
map?
could
Not
get hurt
really.
without proper
However,
safety training.
it just made me play the game in a different way. Like I'd be looking at signs, like when I knew Atlantis, I'm like, okay, where's the medical place? This way, cool.
Oh, Argos. Didn't know any.
We
I'm
survived.
just messing with you. I know Argos. They're good people. Their safety record's actually pretty good.
Yeah, security.
I'm Salmon. Not Sammy, not Sam, Salmon. I don't do nicknames. I've been with Deimos for what seems like forever. So what I'm saying is, if you have questions, no one here knows these mines better than I do. All I know is that it's bad news.
Bad
If you
news,
go out looking
Kimosabi.
for it, you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, I
Seriously,
know,
just
man.
trust me on this
Neon
one.
definitely gave me,
Forget
like,
you heard
cyberpunk
anything
vibes.
about it and move on. It's not worth your trouble.
I've got a job in Neon. I was delivering coffee.
Later.
You must be getting pumped for Spider-Man soon. Is that next month? A lot of good games coming out soon. Holy smokes, we got side. It's kind of like been a trifecta for me. I got Baldur's Gate, this, but then Phantom Liberty comes out soon, which I'm super pumped about. Okay, what am I actually trying to do here? I'm going to the see the miners. It's interesting. You think about what the reality of Mars must be like, or might be like in like hundreds of years. And probably this. It probably would be a lot of mining for geologic things that just likely wouldn't be around here. It's pretty cool too that a lot of people get to play this for free, not for free, but on Game Pass. So there's got to be a pile of people playing it.
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying
And the and the buildings, like having all these floors and all sorts of shit going on. Like you go into an office building and it's like the contact center floors somewhere and so forth.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin. Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
Walk, Docker!
You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd.
Go off,
You can see
Ralph.
it in their eyes.
What?
We don't
Get
belong
out
here.
of my face.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
100% Luke, I get you. And you know what does kind of suck is I don't think anyone's head rolled from it. You know what I mean? Like, someone, whoever was responsible at the top for signing off and saying, you know, let's do this, should have been fired. I don't know if that happened. The CEO still kept his job. Like, I appreciate the work the developers has done on it. And even, you're right, even when it hits, like, you know, its final update, which is coming, like the 2.0 update, which is going to have a lot of the things they did promise, but still not exactly. It's still disappointing.
Hello?
I definitely, like...
Is that so?
I definitely love the
Well,
game.
Captain,
like from story
then you
mode
should have
games,
no
I went in
problem
not
answering a
knowing
few
what to
simple
expect, and I
questions about
really
the
fell in love with the
Vanguard, right?
overall story.
Like knowing,
I don't know
for
if I
example,
would have if it
what
wasn't for like
supra
Keanu
et
Reeves'
ultra
awesome
means.
acting, and as well as like
You
your
remember.
characters.
Your Vanguard motto?
And the gameplay was just so crisp. That said, I never touched it, or like I avoided it when all that bad news came out. But yeah, someone's head should have rolled for that one, and I don't think it did. Organizationally, they got in shit, like they got sued, but you think internally, someone would have been fired for that shit. Oh, I don't know.
Stop. Even if I did. Huh.
I got credits.
Maybe there is some. Percival's got this. debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and, well, I'm always inclined to help a friend.
How would you suggest?
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on it. If someone was to break in there and...
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road
Sarah,
we should travel.
I'm gonna drop you and bring the violent lady with me. I forget her name.
And I look forward to...
I'll just pay it.
Maybe a bounty hunter? Come here. Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
What do you need there, Freckles?
Oh, good, good. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade
No
Authority
Man's Sky
contract.
was...
But we
But the
stumbled on a
difference
way
is
to
No
make
Man's
it
Sky was
useful
also probably made
and
by like
profitable.
30 or 40 people.
Give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority. It should more than cover Percival's
Oh
debt.
yeah, it's more
That
than they
guy's
promised.
always looking for an angle.
But I've already put more time into this than I have No Man's Sky. It didn't necessarily scratch... It scratched an itch, but... not in the way I wanted. It was still really cool, though. And it's getting better and better.
Yeah, it does. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear, I believe it.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk. Then you can give it over to the jobs come back. I become a modern day folk.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. We'd set up right near the main drill, taking out the spacer leader. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
I do want to shoot something. Let's shoot something. We'll go back to our ship. Oh, 100%. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of love into that. What am I doing for... I'll show you my favorite gun. It's probably this one. I love this gun. I shouldn't love it as much as I do. Oh, shit. It just looks cool, too. It's got some cool mods on it. But it looks kind of badass.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go kill some spacers on Mars. Me too, me too. I'm hoping there's a lot of it. Like there's at least one confirmed. Do you know if they said anything about other ones? Yeah, I think the story is good. I get the feedback that the story itself, when you start it, seems kind of like generic, like you found this exciting rock. But their execution of it is quite good. And it gets better and better and more interesting and more serious. They said I didn't need to leave. Okay, I don't need to leave my ship. Like, the 0G battles were amazing. With Fallout, they did 4, did they? And, you know, they supported Fallout 76 like crazy. I thought that game would have been dead in the water by now. But it's probably more love than it was. Oh yeah, they'll do console mods. What are some examples of some good mods they did for other Bethesda games, Luke? Because remember, I haven't really played... Lung damage? I haven't really played with too many Bethesda games. What do we got lung damage? Oh, you know what? Do I need a better suit? I'll deal with it and hope not to die. Little quick save just in case shit goes wrong. I got the old tuberculosis. I should be like scanning and doing all that stuff. Happy Saturday if you're here, by the way. I hope it's going well for you. Not sure if anyone here is playing Starfield. I did some money glitches. Or I did a money glitch example earlier in the stream and explained how to do it if you're interested in watching for that. Okay, where are you gonna take me? It's like, oh, I've gone about as far as I can go. And I tell you, the Imagine Dragon song for this hits harder after playing. Hey Isaiah, have I come across the clones yet? I don't think so. Or if I have, I didn't notice, but I don't think. How you doing? Just cause I wanna not die. Think you're tough now. You know what's cool though? You should be the one dying. Yeah, cause they're gonna die super easy now, but they're still gonna have the really good loot.
Running away, eh?
Todd confirmed people can make new planets. That's pretty crazy. Okay, dude, it was just that kind of. That was that much. You know, let's switch her back to normal. I thought I was going to be fighting a whole bunch of, like, level 20 dudes. I do like having that option. It affects the loot that you get, but I'm going to get the loot for, like, normal at least. But if you go into these battles having it set to very hard... and you go into the battle and you change it?
The frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
Yeah, Mars will be cold. You had to change it very easy in a big spaceship battle? Yeah, I changed it a few times where I felt like really overmatched. I've tried to keep it at normal for most of it. What's the difficulty like in New Game Plus? Oh, I do like that you have powers as well. I do enjoy doing this. Let's see, reload for a second. Okay, so it's not like crazy hard. It's probably harder because you do have all your powers and such. run, you jerk. How we doing for med? Ooh, we got 2. Oh, Sarah, the grenades! Your companions go crazy with the... I know, I forgot about the powers. I love how the bro's running is like, beg for mercy. I do love this gun. I hate the reload though. It's probably not the best gun in this situation. Let's see. You're such a tank, you don't even need them. See, I should give myself tanky. But I'm like, I'm having trouble spending all these flippin' skill points. Just because I'm like, what do I want to do? You know, I like the outpost building a lot. Like, because I've used no physical ones here yet.
Decide anything useful and just leave the rest.
Ooh, is that my last med pack? Okay, it is. I was gonna check my weapons, that's what it was. We got lots of ammo for the Justifier. I do like this gun. Of course I just dropped it.
Damn it! Totally lost them.
Let's equip that bad boy. You have a gun called the Mag Shirt, your favorite, but you don't find a lot of ammo through it, and it goes through ammo fast. Yeah, going through ammo so fast is rough. You know what? This is what we'll use. We'll try to get up on close to people. Hey, friend. Oh yeah, that shotty's great. Have I favorited? Yeah, I just keep forgetting to update them. I don't even know what way I'm supposed to be going here. Okay. Cool. Deep in the mines. Nice. Christ, there's a lot of them. Get him, Sarah. I love that you can give her a single, or give them a single grenade. Oh, how are we doing for? Do we have some health items here? Oh, Christ, addiction! Oh yeah, the fully automatic weapons are good.
Nobody's gonna miss you, Adley. Got him.
friends? Where are you? I feel that they're just probably... Nice. I do like the shotties, though. I mean, it's all distance, right? Like... This is where they hit the iron. Let's do a little looting, a little rootin' tootin' loot. Oh, hey, Sarah. So much useless shit. You wish you could favorite health items in general? Yeah. Like, it would just be a general health item, and you could put, like, any foods or anything in there. Yeah, because I'm in trouble. Let's see if I can find some of the bodies they've taken out. Here we go. You guys get anything? Hey! We'll take that med pack. Need, like, the Wheeler Ross catalog. If you're telling me in the future online shopping is not a thing. What's that? Does that mean it's contraband? Hold on, let's go into it. Do you know what that symbol means, Luke? And I can't really do much with it. Oh, there's a skill of health regeneration. I probably have enough to do it right now. Nice. Let's see here. That's what it is. Okay. Let's do it. Let's spend it. We just need to spend 6 more. Yep. Yeah. How many more do I need? 4 more. Take that. How many more do I need? 2 more? Contraband, right on, Isaiah. I thought it was because I got some contraband paintings as well. I know where to sell those. The Wolf System's one place. What else we got here? You know what? Why not? We just need 1 more. Now we'll do... Okay. There, we spent enough points. Let's give ourselves a quick save. Easy way to spend like 7 or 8 skill points. That's why I've been hoarding them. The old boost packs are pretty awesome. These guys have anything else? Did I miss? Don't need that pacifier. I'll take your ammo. So, I just want to check again. Does that mean my health comes back? Oh, slightly in. I misread it. Shit. Is that the right one, or is it? Remain undetected concealment. So this is recovering from injuries. Alright, we'll see what happens. Maybe you don't get health back for it. Maybe I messed up. It's a whole other path. Wouldn't be social. I don't think it'd be science. And the tech is the ship stuff. I might not have the skill I want, but that's okay. We're gonna get a lot more skill points. My God, there's so many gosh darn enemies.
Another point for our side.
Look at all that. Huh?
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down using the caves in the back of the area.
Sure. The caves in the back of the area. Okay. If I could do now, that'd be cool. Let's see. Oh, not that. I want to go to skills. So that's injuries. Stealth. Neurostrix rejuvenation. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, I need one more skill point and then I can get that. I definitely am, though. That will save a lot of pain in the butts. Almost there. Cutter? No! Okay, I want something with good range. Yes. And I really like the name of it. Game's broken, stupid game. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what am I using for a weapon? I'm gonna keep my distance unless I have my shotty. If you got him, smoke him. No, we're gonna just equip the heck out of these. Danger of what? shitty. I'm probably shitty. But I want to see what else we've got that might be decent. I don't think we have much else. Oh, I do enjoy this. You know what? I'm gonna get myself the third person here. I don't enjoy being set on fire. Call me crazy.
Got a present for ya.
Oh, I don't want that.
Sending one.
Oh, he's a level 30. That's why he's so rough. Oh! Get him, Sarah. I'm gonna eat a snack. Take that. Oh, shit. Oops. I had a lot of health packs. Forget about those trauma packs.
Here it comes. Wrong day to...
Where are ya? Oh, shit. JK! If I can get up there, I gotta put this in my favorites. I forgot I had 17 of those. What's it called? Heal something? Trauma pack. Okay, I'm gonna favorite it right here. And you know what? We're gonna get that shoddy. I should probably favorite that. I gotta re-favorite some weapons here. Well, Justifier's already favorited. What I want. Okay, yeah, everything I want favorited. What am I doing? Body gonna fall? I wanted to loot him. What are the children doing? There's only one left. Where are you at? To loot the level 30 dude, but I think he's maybe that's him? Yeah, that's him probably. Damn it, being encumbered. I just was interested really in his gun. That's a good spacesuit, Todd. Yeah, that's really good actually. Sarah! Carry things for me.
A lot on your mind? Feel free to drop some stuff.
Does she have room? Oh no. I made a terrible mistake. I mean, I don't really need this deep... Sarah, you don't need this. Can I make her drop things? No, I don't want to take all. Like, that's a really good... Beast Hunter calibrated. This one's stupid. I can't drop anything in that menu. That annoys me. What do I think about the spaceship fights so far? They're pretty crazy. I enjoy them. I liked that whatever the Star Wars Resend Squadrons. I played that a little bit. And it gave me those vibes. Okay, I don't need. Do I have a shitty weapon that I don't need? You know what, Sarah? I got the plan. You give me some stuff. I'm gonna throw it away.
Happy to listen. Want to see what I'm cap?
You know, I don't think we need that. I'm gonna drop those, and then you can take my nice stuff. Oh, I can flirt now.
Only if it's one of your deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh my god.
I will never love another person as much as I love you.
Well, this is awkward.
I'd be happy to...
Okay, now she has room. I'm gonna give her my nice new one I got. Huh? How heavy is it? It's 20. Oh, she needs to lose a little bit more. That's okay. What other spacesuits? Are they all 20? Okay, this one's 7. Oh, come on. I need to take one more thing from her.
If
See,
you
this
have
is
any
the only
gear-
thing I don't like about it is the inventory management. Yeah, I'm gonna take... this deep core spacesuit. I'm gonna drop it. Okay, I'm also gonna drop Beast Hunter calibrated. Yeah, whatever. But I like the ship customization. That's like stressful, a rough learning curve, but actually a lot of fun. I would say stressful. I was like, oh man, this is a lot. But the thing is, if you want to make something complex, sometimes you're gonna have like complex systems for it. Frontier looks all wacky, but
grab a laser cutter and head back to the
but you
chamber
get a number of free ships through the game if you want, through side missions and such.
In the next room.
Like I want to get the. I've seen the Mantis. I thought that looked pretty damn cool.
Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Percival, that's the name of my pug. Collect a. Oh, I should have got some of that. I mean, I can. I could try. Because I saw some. Yeah, here we go. Yes, please. What happens when I do that? Comes over this thing. Okay. I wish you could view the item. Nothing really I am super interested here. Let's see. Yeah, notepad that was necessary to grab. Just love looking around at all the shit they have, though.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
There we go. There's another crate over there. Let's see if we get anything good in it. I didn't need that, did I? Oh, I'll take a new pistol. I'll take that med pack.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Do I have any digipicks? No, and I don't have the skills either.
So, what's new with you today? Let's see what you've got.
Okay. Cool, I just need to give her two things. It's not that. Okay, let's go back to the surface. Wait, is that what it is? No, it's not. So... return the data to Cambridge. But is this the elevator they were talking about? I'm assuming so. Okay, we'll go up it. Look at these solar flares. That shit's crazy. See, I don't feel that we've done shit right. Yeah, we certainly haven't. So let's go back. I thought it looked kind of cool, like it's a different type of ship. But just might not be your style, and that's all good. Okay, what elevator are they talking about? So I got this. This way? I don't know why it wants me to go stay down here. Wait, let's look at our map actually. Just gonna do a little fast travel. Have you pirated any ship? Any ships? We'll get this guy's data back.
Always nice to kick back in the broken spear after.
I do like the fact that this is, like, more grounded in reality than a lot of space games that we would see, you know. The idea of, like, an alien civilization of intelligent life is, like, not a thing as far as I know. Well, except, like, not to give away the story, but that's kind of what they talk
Used
about
to
a
think I
little
was
bit.
Vanguard material until I discovered that space travel turned my stomach into nuts.
Wait, I don't care about his dead amount. I'm rich.
You've got the slate. Let me see.
I got the slate.
Reduced joint wear?
You should go over
Increased
an
lifting
ecliptic ship,
capacity.
but have them
A
take
dose
over
of
a
this
ship
stuff
that
can make a
belongs to
miner
civilians.
way more efficient.
The ecliptic bodies are still on the ship. Oh,
Formula's
snap.
gotta be worth
and
at
you can
least
sell
as
it, but
much
you
as
have to,
whatever
like,
Percival
register and
owes.
stuff, don't you?
Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that
my
you'll
goodness,
trade
it
it
is
to
so
him for
hot
clearing
here
Percival's
today.
debt. You good
My
at doing
God.
pitches and stuff like that?
We got heat warnings and it's like September.
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to
this
try
guy doing?
maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Let's make sure we give ourselves a save. I love some of the interactions you have when flying. I'd like to talk to you about your ship's extended warranty. Oh, that's funny. We just mentioned that. I said that before I saw your chat.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask. Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know?
Rumors.
All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that. Cool.
So they trade. Oh, I was like, do they actually trade? I like that you can sell from your ship. I do wish all inventory options were very broad and open. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I just couldn't make Sarah drop something. I think. Oh my gosh! So is it an actual plan, Luke? Like, if something happens to your ship, does it work? I'm assuming it would. That's so funny. I tried to attack him. It didn't go well. But I'll say overall too, the game has not been very buggy for me. Like, there's been a couple weird bugs. He did seem like a nice guy. Ugh, just about choked on something. I'm good.
Yo, stay good out there.
Oh, I stay great, sir.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take... Here. And to remember...
Whatever.
You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Okay, what's next? Percival? Man, when your booster pack's too good and you end up in the rafters.
Report any sightings immediately to United Colonies Authority.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job, but I made him dumb.
Oh shit, I probably was.
Joke's on them.
Hold on. I think if I do this, we'll give him the slate. We'll see what's up. I'm just trying to flaunt my big bucks. Yeah, I'll take the data.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
Let's skip through this.
Got the slate. Reduced joint. This formula's... Okay. And that you'll trade it... Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, and here, a copy of...
No, that makes sense.
Use that if you can.
Now, with money not an object, I'm like, ugh. It's easy to spend, but I want to see what happens. Now, I put all that work blackmail and might as well give him the slate. What a game this is to be having those conversations.
Was there something... I'm never one...
Oh my god.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater.
Ew.
Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like
You
this.
bought a 370k ship to flaunt
And
your
exactly
wealth?
what does this new
I want to
drug
make
of
the biggest
yours
ship that
do?
you can make at some point.
Sounds like it could be useful if the data backs up your claims. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers.
Not anymore.
So I've heard.
Is that so?
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials, the licensing fees alone.
The
And
ship you
think
bought,
what
the
it
most
would do
expensive
for
one,
our
it's called the
image with the
Narwhal, and
general
it's huge.
populace.
Where's that?
This
Where did you
mine.
get it? It's
Rio,
not just that shipbuilder in New
thanks to the
Atlantis. There's other
Martian
shipbuilders,
Trade
right?
Authority.
I have not seen any though.
Very
That's funny. I've
interesting
been probably
indeed.
missing them.
And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
This is a promising find, certainly. Was that it?
Dr. Walker's debt. Well, here.
Okay.
We'll just be taking that
This is
slate
better. You
before
actually
you
make
have
a
any
little bit of
second
money from it.
thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
Nice. I do like that you can steal the outfit of someone who's dead. Did you get Barrett's clothes? It does suck though now that Sam is dead in my game. His daughter's pissed at me. She's like, I hate you, like Anakin Skywalker style. Like she's mad. Neon, there's a showroom you can go and use in the Raiju building. Yeah. Well, I'm a proud Raiju employee. I still got work to do for them. It's crazy you can have jobs. You go through the job interview process and everything. Okay, I did all the stuff.
Yeah. Did you now? My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's.
This guy's got something like I call the old Luke Baxter eye.
The UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mud. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those drakes. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Okay, now, find Percival. That's the name of my pug. And on a personal note, man, poor Percy, you know, he's been at the vet twice in the last week and a half. He's old. It's, he had some x-rays, they think. We're waiting to see next week, but it may be his heart. There's basically a few outcomes. One is really bad, two are, okay, he's gonna be on medication. So we're hoping for those two. Been a bit stressful. I just know he's got his eyes removed from an Italian plumber in a gang. Oh, Red M. What I'm looking forward to is what RP is going to look like on the next gen. Especially with Rockstar owning it, which I don't think is good if you want it to stay in its current state. But if they push that shit hard on the next GTA game, if the quality's better, I don't know. People will do some pretty cool stuff with the tools. But maybe you'll be able to access it with your Rockstar Plus subscription. Do I have to go back to the abandoned mines? I should be scanning. Oh, thanks, man. It's he's got a collapsed trachea. Like, we know that. There's nothing they can do about that. They're trying to get x-rays. He's also got pneumonia right now. And with the x-rays, they couldn't actually even see what they needed to see because it was so full of fluid. So yeah, we've got so many meds. I'm going to be pumping out some videos in the hope of, you know, them popping off and doing all right. But yeah, he should be... It is what it is. We're going to see what's up on Wednesday. Don't love it, but what can you do, man? He's old. Yeah, and kind of the symptoms, because he kept coughing. So there's two places it can collapse. One place they can just kind of almost like rub it and like fix it. It's not there, it's lower. So that's, you know, that's not the end of the world. That's not going to do anything bad to him. I mean, it's not great, he'll cough and stuff, but he won't, like, die. If it's the one bad outcome, which is something to do with his heart, and that's going to be very bad, and we'll have to go from there, so fingers crossed, man. Again, I've had the dog. That's been my dog. It wasn't a family dog. You know, I got him living in Louisiana. So he's come from Louisiana to Canada. But yeah, we'll see what's up. What do we got here? Lead! But yeah, I was annoyed about, like, because, you know, we got x-rays, and I'm glad that the way they kind of even price x-rays, they weren't too bad. The vet we go to was probably the most affordable vet in the area, because vets, man, a vet bill can drain you like that. So this vet is great. I want to say the x-rays were $200, and to send them off for radiology is another $100. We had to get the x-rays done, but because they couldn't see anything that they wanted to, they didn't send it to radiology, so at least didn't have to pay for that. So go one more appointment on Wednesday. That should have to kind of get x-rays. He's on meds. The amount of meds, man. So he's got like a little cough syrup that you got to give him into a syringe. And antibiotic pills I have to give to him in berries because he won't eat them. And also, man, this poor pug, dude. I'll tell you, my best advice for dog owners would be, I love my pug. I would never buy a purebred dog again. Or a pure, like, buy a mutt. They have, pugs have so many health problems. Poor little dude can't even produce a tear, so he's got like 3 types of eye drops. Oh, your dog's traveled through multiple states? Yeah. So I got him in a puppy in Louisiana and then made it back home. My parents came to visit me, and me and my stepdad, we drove my car back, man. My mom flew back with him. He was maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 months old at that time. He was a little puglet.
Before I make you.
Like I had him before I was married. Goodness. Me and Percy the pug, just 2 single bros. I'm on the right place. Whoa! Man, gravity on Mars. I think I freaking love the zero-G battles. I don't even know if I'm in the right place. I was kind of lost in Pugland seeing Percival's name.
The mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
These booster packs are awesome. Have you been to a different country, Luke? Have you traveled over to the US of A?
What an impressive sight.
What do we got here? White Hot's a type of ammo, isn't it? Percival! Oh, exactly, man. Like, I didn't even think of that at the time that I, that I got him. And, I've been very fortunate. I want to say he lived until probably 11 with, like, you wouldn't have been able to tell if he was a 5-year-old dog or a 10-year-old dog. But then just started to, have the health problems. How the hell do we get in here? I don't even know if I'm in the right place. Fine, Percival, yeah. I think I'm in the right place, but I'm just doing that. Nice, man. Yeah, if you get a chance to, traveling's good. The good thing about America is that, and similar to Canada, but I'll say even more so in America, is that you got such a diversity in kind of areas and locales. Like, you want to go skiing, go up to Alaska, or go to Colorado. You want to go to the beaches, go down to Florida. I do like that America has, like, temperate climate all year round some places. Like, you're not going to get that cold in, like, Miami, Florida in November or December. You have fear about going outside the country. That's funny, man. I was terrified when I moved down to the U.S. My first night ever in the United States, I almost got mugged. Like, I had a guy run right towards my car. He jumped off a bicycle, ran towards my car, yelled at me to stop. I didn't. I got in my car and kept going. So I'm guessing he's just deep in the mines. What's the mission marker say? If you go to a different country and say you're from the USA, you fear people hate you? No, man. I think people are smart enough. I mean, some people are, like, just idiots, man. And if they hate you for being from the States, it makes them know better than what they're claiming to hate. Missions. just looking for Percival. I don't even know what mission. It was delivering devils. Okay. I mean, I don't need to set a course because he's here, right?
Exploring these mining operations has given me an
I mean, that said,
for the risks
I
just
wouldn't recommend
facing.
being American and going to like a place that they like blew up or something. That probably wouldn't go too well. The good news is I guess the US hasn't blown up everybody and so forth. Because, you know, it's gonna be, you know, everyone has a different experience, right?
I can't imagine how an engineer could make heads or tails of this chaotic collection of drilling machines.
Like, I remember being a little kid, man, and it was when like the U.S. invaded Kuwait, and I'm part of, or not Kuwait, rather Iraq, and they did that because Iraq invaded Kuwait, you know, all sorts of drama around that. But I was very confused around like my dad's side of family who came from Lebanon. They were like, you know, America should stay out of this, and I get it. Like looking at the like, you know, Iraq even, man, like. If you look at someone from Iraq being mad at America, you know, it's because, you know, about 1 million of their country folk were killed. People had nothing to do with the military and stuff by the states. So, like, I get that. Hate's bad either way. Do I jump in there? Oh, exactly, man. Like, I think America's worst thing is historically they meddled a whole lot. That was the big problem. Some situations deserved the meddling, some situations likely didn't. And when you start going around, like, you know, with the sovereignty of other countries, like Afghanistan, man, it's so sad there. Afghanistan was, you know, here's the sad trend. They went in, they attacked, they got rid of the Taliban, and then the Taliban's just back in power. And so the only good, nothing good came out of that. Millions of people died, and it's still the same repressive government. Well, we're gonna go to our main mission. Okay, yeah, we'll, you know what? Let's go sell our contraband then. Where's Wolf? Wolf system. There we go. No, it didn't go well at all. And it's like, it might as well just, they might as well not have invaded. And nothing's changed there. It's the wolf, yeah, the den's right there. And the thing is, man, the people that suffer in war aren't the country's leaders, it's the common people. And that's the thing that sucks, right? Like, terrorism is awful, man. It's awful. Whole new generations of it, you know, have gotten made since, you know, ISIS came from people, like, from not people, but from terrorists being upset about the, you know, what America and the West did to their country. That's not good. I mean, blowing the shit out of people and doing terrible things isn't the answer. But, you know, it shows causation of how something like that could have happened. Like, America's been very lucky that, you know, probably it's been since, I don't know, the revolution? Probably since the Civil War, that a war hasn't been fought on their soil. And that's the worst thing. I couldn't imagine, like, watching all the Ukraine stuff go on. man, I couldn't imagine being like, you know, war just happening, like, next door where I live. Or bombs going off, like, blowing up your neighbor's apartment building.
The Dan responding to hail. You are cleared to dock.
That's the
Welcome
shit,
to
man.
UT space.
The best war game I've ever played isn't one where you shoot people, it's one where you try to survive. This War of Mine, indie game, it's actually the only game that's used in an educational system, and it's in the Polish educational system. It shows common people just trying to survive in a war-torn country, like in a basically an imaginary Eastern Europe.
Things for you.
I'm a big knowledge seeker. I love reading about it and.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
Where is he? There's a guy to buy shit here.
Was there something you needed?
Yeah. I mean, definitely is sewing. And man, I'll be honest, on both sides, I think, you know, there's a lot of danger. I'm not a Trump fan, but if they continue to pursue him for that stuff, in my opinion, I think it hands him the election. I think if they try to suppress him, I think that's just shady. It's wild, man. But yeah, I agree.
By all means.
The thing I'd be scared of in the U.S. is domestic terrorism being on the rise. Like, you know, violent insurrectionists. That's the thing that, like, if that happens. And when I say, like, you know, someone, like, let's say, for example, Trump goes to jail. Someone loses their shit and straps a bomb to themselves in a mall. Same, man. I find it really interesting. You know, we all have our biases that are based, you know, from the experience, from their own experience. And as I've grown up, I found my opinions have changed and they've evolved, and, you know, it's constantly flowing. And, you know, you mentioned about war. You know, this is probably wild to think of. You know, you hear the term culture war, information war. I think people in political science and sociology are going to be studying those terms for a while. The thing, like, the pronoun thing in this, man, I'm not going to make a video on this because I just don't have it in me to have, you know, a bunch of text discussions with people. People getting so upset about that. I had trouble not seeing them just saying, hey, I don't want this I don't want this person to exist or have that option. You know what I mean? It's, if you're getting upset about pronouns, I had to apply for like 150 jobs. Most of them have pronoun in the application, so I'm so used to that being a reasonable part of the real world. And the only kind of, like, not even personal stance on it, but when I, in my last job, we were asked to start putting pronouns on our email, like he, him. And I asked why, because I didn't know anything about it. And because the job, you know, had a fair amount of trans and non-binary folks. It's a college town. I'm not saying that's the reason, right? But I just know my job had a fair amount. Out of, let's say, 500 or 600 people, there might have been, it's not a very big percentage, but let's say it was 50 people or 20 people or 30 people. But new people joining all the time. They wanted to make sure they were comfortable with saying that, and that created more of an environment, at least from an employment standpoint, if the employer's end outcome is to try to make it a more comfortable place. Because I did some royal screw-ups, like, when I say screw-ups, man, I made some people real uncomfortable in my career. For example, there was a trans employee just trying to do her job, and I had my documentation that this name's John.
I'd heard
their name's John, and I just kept calling them John, and they were really upset. So, you know, I'm trying to stay off Twitter. I don't consider myself extremely left-wing. I don't consider myself probably a little more centrist. I'm a little libertarian.
Only a matter of time.
I think we spend way too much money on government. I think we spend way too much money interested in other people's lives. I don't give a shit what someone does. Yeah.
I try not to trade in gossip.
I even still have, like, yeah, getting upset in a video game, man. And if someone wants to make it a political issue to have discussions, have discussions, absolutely. Never stop talking. It's when people stop talking and start calling each other names and shit.
I've seen you before.
That's when it's just like
Long live the UC.
stalemated. I'm always eager to understand someone's perspective. A good best practice, if you, let's say someone has an opinion you don't agree with, ask them why 5 times. Like, not the same question, but you answer one question. You know, why do you hate pronouns in games? Why? You know, it's the woke culture. I guess you wouldn't ask why after that, but try to drill down, be like, you know, what specific parts of that? Because, funny enough, when I Googled woke culture a little while ago, because I was familiar with woke being the term used around people that acknowledge systemic racism being a thing. And it's very well attached to shitty media now, which, you know, media that has a lot of diversity could be shitty. Media that has a lot of diversity could be good. Media that has a girl boss could be good. It could be shitty. It depends on the quality of it. If I think of something that's woke, the new Willow series, you know, parts of it I enjoyed, but it wasn't the Willow I loved. It was really modernized with pop music.
It's good to be back on board.
But I'll tell you that probably the most grounded thing that's kind of where I've changed it, my view. I think people have a right to exist. I think there's a lot of... And there's a lot of weird shit, like when they talk about stuff with kids and grooming. That's fucked up. And I think there has to be a, you know, kids have to know that these people exist. But there's complexities to it. It doesn't mean they exist any less. But there's a lot of clippable shit out there on Twitter. When you look into it, it's like, oh, that didn't really happen. But yeah, it's a complex topic, and people try to solve it in 140 words or less. But any ideology to me that tries to limit, like that just tries to infringe on someone's existence or rights, that's where I think I get a little libertarian, be like, this has nothing to do with you, man. When someone calls themselves, how does it impact you? In a game or in real life? That's kind of, you know, my thought towards it. And gaming hits a little hard because it's like saying, you know, you don't matter enough to exist. So trying to understand that, even if that other person says, yeah, they don't exist, you know, but I don't have a lot of empathy for it now after all my fucking job applications. I'm sorry I have to do it in a video game. But yeah, I love politics, man. I'm always thinking of making another channel. I can't put it on this channel. Like, you can't mix politics and gaming. It's too divisive. Like, to most people. Like, you sound like you're interested in politics and have good conversations about it. A number of people are. A number of people can't. People are intolerant. Like... You know, and everyone has their own biases. Where the hell am I going here? Did I actually sell my stuff? I'm just kind of wandering around like a fool. Let me go back in. I thought this was the door. That's what kind of brings me in. Love that I can't get on my spaceship. But yeah, I can talk about politics all day. Like, we have a really... I don't want to say it's a far left lean. No, it's not far left leaning. They're the liberals. They be the equivalent, sort of like the Democrats. No, you can't, right? There's always going to be biases, because everyone has a bias. Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to go yeah. I have to board. And the thing is, you know, it's always tough. People often get drawn in by what the majority will think in every circumstance. And then there's a political term that's interesting called the tyranny of majority. Look what happened in Nazi Germany. I mean, I believe that was an example of tyranny of majority. So you really gotta, it takes a lot of critical thinking.
Perhaps something you might be interested in.
There's a lot of time, you know, the majority of folks may not have education. The majority of folks might be right, that might be wrong. It's so tough, man. I think that'd probably be the
hands down.
So we have the liberals, which are left-leaning, incredibly fake, you know, full of shit, always embroiled in controversy. We have the conservatives, which, you know, really just want to interfere, in my opinion. And people, both the liberals and conservatives want to interfere in people's lives. You have the NDP, which is, I would say they're the third biggest party, but a far cry away from like the liberals and conservatives. But they drive more of a almost more socialist, I guess, but not full socialist by any means. But you know, higher taxes, better services. I will say though, at least with that, there's less corruption than there is with the main two parties. That said, the party leaders are all idiots. They're all terrible here. If there was an election right now in Canada, there's no one I'd want to vote for. Like, we went through the last 20 years has been like probably 10 years of a conservative, close to 10 years, probably 8 years of a liberal. We're no better off. The new conservative leader, you want to punt. The liberal leader, you want to punt.
How may the trade authority...
The NDP leader, you know, started strong, had some cool ideas, and, you know, he's just shady as hell, too.
I hope we have.
So I'm not marking for anyone. I just try to, you know, take my own values, kind of what's important to me, and be like, okay, how does this fit, you know? Is it miscellaneous? Yeah. Nice. Okay, now let's go back to New Atlantis. I did this the other night, and I didn't have it saved, and or part of it anyway, and my, a breaker went and my power went off. What do we got? The Host of Enlightenment. We'll go do that. Like, I can't get behind the conservatives at all in the States because it's just such a digging in on people's lives so much. It's like, what do you care if two gay people get married? What do you care if like, you know, and it's based on religion. And, you know, I understand America is based on being a Christian nation, but it pushes those ideologies and kind of morals on others. And, you know, there's places in the world that do that. I think Russia's a good example. I'll be back in 1 second, man. I'm just gonna feed my dogs. set up. Yeah, I left my mic on there. Sorry you had to hear my dogs and stuff. But I'm back. Yeah, I can put my camera on. I mean, I could. My place is a mess. But yeah, you know, I may start talking about that more on live streams. I'm thinking podcast stuff. I'm not making any videos on it. I don't know, man. I might make another channel. Because I do enjoy talking about it, and I've got shit to say about it. I have a number of videos that I have saved. That I just like, no, not posting that. Bad idea. Like even, like, there's only a couple videos that I've taken down. One video I did take down is a GTA one that I thought was funny about people being upset about it being woke. People got so offended. And, you know, my thoughts are, you know, if being woke is just making fun of people that are, like, marginalized, I mean, no. Like, they basically talk by GTA saying it's not going to make jokes about marginalized people like, you know, black people, things like that, you know, for being black. That's fine, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, me too, man, me too. But, yeah, definitely not going to do it a whole lot on the channel. I don't know. At least through the video format, it doesn't fly. People don't like... Well, they do like it. If I made a video and I was like, listen, the woke hive mind is really taking over us. These pronouns. Asking... Maybe I should do like Far Right McDizzle. Maybe make 2 channels. Far Right McDizzle and Far Left McDizzle. And be like, can you believe what the right has finally done? That one, sadly, would probably, like, get a lot more vocal interest. When I read Twitter comments, I do shake my head. Twitter is made for shaking your head. There's full communities of incels on Twitter, literally called, like, incel community. And that's messed up. And it is so hateful, some of them, man. Especially towards women. I know it might not have worked out for them. Play both sides so you always come out on top. I should make a Starfield video. The only way I do a Starfield video about pronouns is if I made 2 videos at the same time. One that was like very pro pronouns. I'd like, these guys are flipping out. They're taking it too far. It's a video game. Be like, the next one's like, the woke hive mind has gotten together. They're putting pronouns in their video games. First, it was women. Next, it was non-white people. Now, pronouns. It's just, man, why can't I enjoy my fantasy games without having to think about the real world? I don't know why with the southern accent. I don't want to be stereotypical. I met some pretty smart people in the South. I met some wild ones. But it's so cringy on the... I'll say, man, the most cringy things I see on the left, and often these are things, both the right and the left will highlight the worst sides of each one, and the ones I see the right highlight are just like hardcore left annoying people that are so annoying and so grating.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall?
And it just kind of, oh, it's like, no wonder you know, like, yeah, it's not any good points. These people can't have discussions. My thought on woke stuff is, if people want to see it, they'll watch it. If they don't, they won't. If it's shitty, no one's going to want to watch something. That said, I don't want to generalize everything that has diversity in it as woke. I mean, I'm a diverse guy. That said, you know, if you put like Willow, for example, that's like a show that I was quite disappointed in. the things that led to me not enjoying that from like a cultural standpoint were the addition of kind of the modern music. There wasn't anything too tropey. They did what they could. There was a disappointment, and it was totally unavoidable. No Val Kilmer, but that has nothing to do with wokeness and such.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems?
But if it ruins the modern music, ruined it for me. I don't want to say a woman being a hero, like being badass, should be a trope. But I want there's been a concentration of putting that in Hollywood that it runs that risk if not done well. I love a badass woman. I like to see more badass women. I think Lucia in GTA, from a gaming example, will hopefully be a great example. But you have to look at it in perspective. The best way for me to be mad about something is probably not to watch it. Like, people love talking about what they hate so much more than what they love. Yeah, might be on different sides, man. Absolutely. You grow up, your bias is who you are. Everyone has kind of biases in their values and things like that. And the most important thing is to read both sides.
Liked that statue.
Like, for example, the Russian-Ukrainian war. I've read so much about it, try to be as educated as I can. I understand whatever we read is propaganda from both sides. So I'll read Russian news, I'll read the Ukrainian news, I'll read the American news. You gotta get a 360. That said, like, well, I'll clarify, I am a big supporter of Ukraine. Russia shouldn't have invaded them.
Contrary to what you might have heard,
I think that's something most of the world agrees on.
Personnel are good people. And Sergeant
That said, there's gonna be, they gotta start going, there's gonna be a peaceful solution. Yeah, man, absolutely. Like, people are being thrown into a meat grinder. And that's gonna stop. And I know it sounds like saying, yeah, Russia needs to leave. I mean, yeah, I agree. Then make it happen. Like, talk is cheap. And people are dying. Oh yeah, man. I think we had some good chats, Luke. I'm in a weird place politically myself. I don't even know. Like, again, where I said I don't even know who I'd vote for, like, in Canada. Like...
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is the game.
Like, every person is corrupt. Am I supposed to be in the well? Okay. I'm on my main mission. Oh, yeah, because there's a few missions in this strand, that's why. Yes, man, I'm always down for chatting. It's like, when people have differing opinions, that's where discussions come in play. That's talking's good. It's when people start, like,
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then,
it's like, when people they just start flinging mud, they don't have good discussion points.
I don't know why UC Security bothers with an office down here when they're clearly not interested in helping these people at all.
The Veyron prisoner, where are they? We just ordered a burger and fries. I mean, we ordered 2 burgers and fries. One for my wife, one for me. But I'm pumped. How do we get to the Veyron? Are they up here? Run, Sarah. Okay, who's this?
We
But it's
run a
good to
number of
hear,
social
Luke, because most
programs,
people
from
can't actually
financial aid to
have
food banks.
discussions,
If
you know?
it's about the financial or food assistance programs,
and that's
we
why
are
I don't
backlog.
really include
Don't worry, we're doing
much political
everything
stuff
we
in my
can.
videos.
Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
The thing that drives me nuts now is Twitter is a cesspool on both the right and left, because what it leads to do is people making ridiculous takes in order to get engagement. Because getting engagement on Twitter is a relatively
just stick to themselves, you know.
Different thing to do than YouTube. Because if you want to do something ridiculous on YouTube, to take a ridiculous take, you have to make a decent video at least. On Twitter, you just have to throw some words together. So it's open to anyone. So they'll put ridiculous takes on there to get engagement. Or extreme takes on kind of both sides. And there's a whole community of grifters, from Hassan to... I'm trying to think of other ones I know. Like, he's a big old grifter. And the thing that... I can't stand Hassan. Like, I really can't. And, you know, it makes it look perfect. If you're on the right side, you see Hassan and be like, yeah, that's what the average person on the left is. Then, like,
I'm sorry,
I wouldn't like people
about to say something?
very much either.
Well, I hope you stay.
I'd be like, oh, they like child molesters
That
and
might
groomers.
be a private matter, Andy.
Like, calm
It's
down.
funny,
No
you
one
know,
likes groomers.
I think about our names sometimes. House of Enlightenment. It's supposed to be a callback to Age of Enlightenment, when humanity first began to see the universe through science, not superstition. But, of course, most people just think we're being condescending. Anyway, was there something else you needed?
Unity!
Did Keeper Aquilus send you?
It's from an old Chappelle show skit.
Interesting. It appears we've struck a nerve.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group
Like Joe
counseling units,
Biden's a
charity
walking
expenditures.
corpse, and Donald
But
Trump
there is a series of exchanges.
is like
the
a
founding members
husk
recorded
of
in a lot of detail.
anger and
It's
something.
the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Like, I don't think America's probably had a true leader since Ronald Reagan on the conservative side, or JFK on the Democrat side. A big old shame, one of the most hated American presidents. It's probably one of the best guys of all time, in my opinion. Like Jimmy Carter,
into the first
that
house
man's
of
like a
Enlightenment.
true
The
good
founding
dude.
members
I mean,
just
I
called him
have
the
trouble
Drifter.
looking at being like how
So
he's
they
not a
think
great
he's
dude.
a charity case
Had a
at first,
reputation
but
for
no,
being a
the
bad
Drifter
president.
asked them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person?
But how do
That
you even
second
measure
person
what's a
might
good
disagree.
president?
Isn't the problem
They all
do
throw
what
their
you
own
believe?
measurements out there and
The
say, you
founders
know, we
respond,
did this term,
each
we did that.
individual must understand
You know,
how the second
they should have a
person
rating
lifts them
system.
up.
That would solve it
All
all.
of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a
You
year.
know what would be
Same
extreme
conversation
Hunger
every time.
Games America?
This, the problem of doing
Is
that.
if Ramus, I'm butchering the dude's name. I don't want to just generalize and be like the Indian guy. Like, what's his name? Because I don't even know if he's Indian. So, Ramaswamy. Like, obviously he's American. I should say that first and foremost. Yeah, because he's American. You can't run for election unless you're American. I'm curious where he's from. Or where, you know, his roots are. India. Okay, yeah. That guy seems like he's not playing around. Actually kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Honestly,
Like,
I think
seems
the
like it
founding
just
members made
extreme.
it all up.
I don't know. Maybe
there was a
America
little
needs
more
extreme.
hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything.
I
like
mean,
it
the
again.
next president's probably going to have to deal with a lot if the current president doesn't, which is North Korea. I mean, what's the end to the Russia-Ukraine war? I wouldn't be
Besides
messing
what the
around
keeper
with
would say
North
about it.
Korea, though.
Sounds like a gathering point. Or
Like,
a center.
Whenever
Or
they
in
attack,
mathematics,
wherever
it
they're
would
going to
be
attack,
one,
there's not
like
going to be
the
much of a
one,
warning.
The first of the
And I
beginning.
think there's broad underestimations of the quantity of North Korea's military. Yeah, he seems... Maybe America needs it. You know what I mean? He's definitely... I don't know the other candidates that well. I know DeSantis. I think he's a corrupt joker. He... Honestly, if I, like... I'm not sure if I like him yet. However, I could see him doing really well. And that position... Honestly, yeah, like, you know, Trump did something that no president ever did by going there. But the overall U.S. policy is to blame. You know, any president could stop the hostile policy of sanctions against the country, but they refuse. Trump did make some progress. The real progress, I think history will show if there is any real progress. And that progress would be, like, not... you know, being crushed by sanctions and shit.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Because
hey,
there's not going to be any better relationship with North Korea when there's U.S. troops, like 20,000 of them, in South Korea.
Practical aid from your friends in the movement.
And this is why people get mad at America globally. It's like, imagine how upset America would be if Russia put, like, 70,000 troops in Cuba. But globally, like, you got American troops all over the world, and they're not all keeping peace.
I used to drink. Then?
Or historically, they haven't all kept peace. Let's get our way to the Veyroon prisoner. But it's kind of like cool they were talking, but it's a hostile policy.
Nice talking to you.
And a contributing factor to, you know, it's easy to say, and, you know, the right answer to, you know, this isn't a wrong answer. Like, Kim Jong-un is a terrible dictator. One of the reasons his people are starving is there's plenty of sanctions on them. Is his country's policy maybe a reason for those sanctions? Yeah, but when you have a country like America, you know, making the rules, saying, like, yeah, we're going to stop you from getting all this, because we don't like what you're doing. Just seems kind of wrong. Am I encumbered? Can I move stuff to Unity yet? Am I close enough? Nice. Okay. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. You can hide away for later. You can hide away for later. Cool.
You hear about that missing ship? I think it's quite...
No, I freaking love talking politics. Sorry if you came to the stream not to hear me talking about politics. Me and Luke just got off on and just kind of started chatting. Better choice of words than just got off on. We just started chatting about it. Enjoyed it. Didn't want that to sound fucking weird. But no, I enjoy talking about politics. Won't likely see it in my videos. It doesn't go well. You're gonna make someone mad. And I think there's a good reason for that. People aren't coming to a gaming video, or likely a live stream, so thanks for sticking with me, to listen to politics. If they don't agree with it, it's going to come across as preachy. But where you're having a discussion with someone, it's a different experience. Did you see, I saw a Vince Russo clip, Luke, where he's doing a podcast with Stevie Ray called Black and White to discuss all issues black and white. Racism with Vince Russo. Vince Russo single-handedly ends racism. My lord.
How's the investigation going? Well, just because you.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
As
do
for
this.
why? See you later.
The size of these offices and buildings are so big. Yeah, man. The details in these places. I thought they might be aliens, but I keep forgetting there's not really alien life in this, is there?
I have all the company I need.
Like, there's animals, but, you know, part of the game is, like, trying, like, the Starborn, not to spoil anything, would be, like, the only other intelligent life, I think? Let's see here.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine
Like, I know it sounds
the universe,
crazy and scary, but I
all
would
the
be
faithful
worried
will be made as dust.
in the next, like,
That
year if there's
is the
not some
truth.
kind of Pearl Harbor
No
type
more.
attack. When
No
on
less.
either on the U.S. or strategic U.S. partners. Again, that's thinking things like North Korea. Because North Korea's not gonna give any warning. They recently just developed a new nuclear sub. I think there's a big underestimation of what they're actually
Yes, I
capable
do
of.
as well. We both like to keep an open mind.
The knowledge
Nice,
of the
nice.
Great Serpent sweeps away all
Yeah, I'm
concern.
loving it, dude.
There is only his inevitable return, and those he will spare. Nothing else. You wish to speak of the Keeper's Pilgrim, do you not? I will tell you of him, and then you will leave. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes
But yeah,
the
I'm
Great
loving
Serpent
this.
is testing him, and he
I'm
will
so
not
happy I got
be
the premium
found
too. Now I just have to
wanting.
get the game.
4 times they fight. Over 120
But you know, I just keep Game
rotations of the
Pass.
planet
I
they
got rid
are
of PlayStation
on.
Plus for a bit, I think.
Remember these 4
Because there's nothing
battles,
online on
Jinan,
PlayStation I'm really
The
playing.
unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But
Like
Jinan
maybe Red Dead
knows
once
this
in a
is
while, but I
blasphemy
have it on PC.
and delivers the killing blow.
outside of like
That is
modding it, it's looks better and so forth. Need to know the meaning of one word: unity.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me.
Yeah, man, I am as well. And you know,
Everything good?
the
We're here to
amount of
help.
people that died. That sucks, dude. Again, I'm part Lebanese. I had to deal with so much racism. Like, I'm not Muslim. You know, I grew up, like, my dad's Lebanese, my mom's white. You know, they were divorced when I was pretty young. Yeah, and you know, my dad was born here. Like, he sound no accent, anything like that. His parents moved here in the 50s. My granddad sold shirts out of his car.
Yeah, they're a
And
lot,
eventually that
right?
turned into a business that my dad owned for 30 or 40 years, sold. Unfortunately, I won't get to run it, but it's not really what I want to do anyway. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Massacre, is it fun? But man, the amount of racist shit I had to deal with. Like, you know, stuff you just kind of laugh off, but and it's kind of funny the first time you hear it, like jokes and shit. Like it works, but then it's like the 20th time you hear it, you're like, glad it's funny for you, man. I'm glad that old airplane joke's still hilarious at 60th time. So much that I would just make the joke before anyone else could. Just to steal the thunder and laugh about it.
You some kind of an acrobat.
Oh yeah, we gotta go see.
You
Fabulous.
scanned as you enter the city.
Well, Phasmophobia is coming on console soon as well, which is kind of cool. The Demonologist, that game's crazy.
I know you're tired.
Oh, the commercial money-making district. Oh shit, I hit my mic. With a big bottle of soda. My new job's pretty cool, man. There's some cool people there. So I'm like the most underqualified person there. Most of them are like lawyers and stuff like that. Because it's like human resources. They have a lot of like background in law and stuff. There's an ex-CFL player that works there. Also an ex-Weather Network person who was like on the air and everything. I looked her up. I'm like, I had to have a meeting with a celebrity.
I hear about a gunfight in the well?
Oh, you got it? I didn't remember if you got it or not. Yeah, man. It's spooky. I'm looking forward to the next few months. I'll be playing some Red Dead Online next month. Because I gotta play some Halloween Call to Arms, and there'll likely be some new ones. But I'm glad we had a chance to do some political chat, Luke, because, you know, me and Descendos, I was talking to her about that, because it's like, I want to do more of that, but it does not work on a gaming channel, because the majority of your audience, you're going to have a diverse background of people. It's going to make some people mad, and in situations where you don't need to make them mad. I know, right? I've been playing so much friggin' like story mode stuff. Like this, it's a shame there's no kind of online option for it. Where's Goat Farmer Aquilas? Oh yeah, he's back here. I know, like probably in October and be doing some more multiplayer stuff, because I'll probably be playing this for a good chunk of time. And then doing some Phantom Liberty, but I'm pretty sure Phantom Liberty will be over pretty soon. What am I doing? I can't multitask. But then October, we'll definitely have to play some Red Dead Online. Because we'll have some new Call to Arms for Halloween, which are always... I think I'll probably only end up playing Red Dead Online like a couple times a year now. Like, you know, or at least a couple chunks of year.
Well, you're back.
Like the holidays, you know, always gonna play it during
learn?
Christmas.
Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
Oh, I've got a burger and fries on the way.
Planets are often named by number.
Oh, I asked him that.
Was there anything else? The Sanctum will always be here for those who seek it. Well, you're back. If there really is a location the Pilgrim wants us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Now, what
Heard about
else?
CM Punk? He is bye-bye.
Yes. What he added to Infinity. Maybe that points to
Might be able to
me.
see him live at some indie feds for pretty cheap
If
now.
we're looking for his... Let's see. Infinitum Adept. Well, I suppose that'll make someone laugh. May God go with you.
Yeah, and even RP, man, it's interesting. But, yeah, I think I'm done with it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm interested in the next generation of RP. Yeah. I mean, you can't go around getting in fights with Luke Perry's son. It's so weird. There was the first, like, I haven't watched AEW in a while, and I did watch that pay-per-view. And Jack Perry has grown up. I'm just wandering around aimlessly. No. We won't start a religious war. Yeah, same.
Was there something hidden
I mean, if he ends his career
like
there, I mean, maybe like one last match, or come back as a super heel. If someone would have asked you like 3 or 4 years ago that Dominic Mysterio would be the biggest like heel in wrestling that can get the biggest reaction, what would you have said?
Be well, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know if it's interesting to me anymore, you know?
Oh, you're back.
There's so many cooler experiences. What am I supposed to do
The
with you?
sanctum will always be here for those who seek it.
Oh, I have to sit. That's what it is. Is it?
Well, you're back.
Yeah.
What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Yeah, this one's weird. You actually have to... I thought you had to. Maybe I missed a dialogue in one of these things.
Let's see. Infinitum.
There we go.
Yes, that's it. And from there, before you go, you've now
I'm reading
spoken
it. I'm
to
just
many
kind of skipping
different
through the verbal
perspectives,
part.
I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
I would think of Unity from the Rick James episode of The Chappelle Show.
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together.
Yeah, I agree, Luke.
Should
I
that
agree.
be sanctified? And so you think this word unity describes a similar miracle? The processes of the universe are all in accordance.
I feel bad
with some
for other people's
greater
experiences
intent.
there too, you know?
With all due respect, gravity is no miracle. There are solid scientific
Sarah, you're a
foundations for
snob.
it to exist.
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
He's had
This
enough
has
of
been
that.
Fun.
This religious
I
man's
have
like,
to
keep this
admit.
science lady away from me.
Go. Find your truth.
What are we good here? Okay. I only have 2 ships, though. I only have the OG ship. No, totally. I mean, it's the same. And I love the idea of it. Like, it's... Austin's put a lot of work in, the developers have. I just wish the whole system was more... And this is like, you know, there's pros and cons to this. I love what people do and what they build. I don't love the way people manage things. It's kind of like, it's too community feeling. If you're brand new, it can be very daunting. I don't know. It's really cool that people would do that for people. You have 4 to 5? Nice. Yeah, I love the second one I got, though. And that was a lot of missions to get that. So much drama. And it's kind of like, I wonder where that's gonna leave it with Rockstar. Like, man, this is what I picture with the next generation of RP. I picture it being a lot more regulated.
Mother wanted me to be a doctor. You don't want to wear your helmet on this planet.
This is cool.
You know that, right?
I think the next generation of RP will be probably a lot more regulated by Rockstar. I think that here's what they don't like. I guarantee people are making a lot of money off of it. Now, you may argue, or someone might argue rather, that, you know, they're putting time into it, they should be making money. Legally, Rockstar wouldn't buy that. I almost guarantee. So, I think they'll find a way to be like, we'll reward you financially with our Rockstar Creators Program. But the way people charge for things, or better access, or essentially, I think monetizing their product in a way, I think opens them up to a pile of litigation. Yo, Josie, how you doing? You playing this already as well, or no? I can't remember if you're an Xbox player or not, but I seem to think you were. I could be wrong, though. Okay, where are we at? Oh, I do like doing the mission thing, set course, as opposed to trying to find the system. Hope you're doing well, though. Nice. You enjoying it? I remember my people. I knew I had that somewhat right. Okay, so we're going to this planet. Oh, okay. Nice. I have it on Xbox, but I only have a Series S. It pretty much looks the same, though. It's not like my gaming PC is exceptional. I'm rocking like a 3060. 16 megs of RAM on the video card, 16 megs of regular RAM, and a 5600? Christ, I don't know. Who am I in combat with? I'm gonna make sure I save it here. Still pounding RDO as well, a couple dailies, okay? Like, am I actually in combat? No. Yeah, I've never played a Bethesda game for any more than a few hours. The most I played is actually Fallout 76. And I played Skyrim for a hot second, but I found everything pretty janky, for lack of a better word. Ship builders are handcuffed for the moment. It was mine. I was thinking of doing a tutorial video on it. You know what, Josie? That's going to be my next thing, my man. I think. I'm going to try it. Because I started to. Because that's what I do for a living now. Well, I did before, but even more so now. I'm a learning experience technical lead. I manage a small team. One's a script writer, one's an instructional designer. Two of them are instructional designers. And sorry, one's an instructional designer, one's an animator. And they make tutorials and training for companies. That's what I think I might do, because it is hard. Like, it's a pain, actually. Can't say for sure, but I might give that a stab tonight. Okay. I did the intro and messed around. It was a cool intro.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Oh, hot tip if you don't know. I'm gonna go have a nap. We're gonna hear some of the super hot dialogue. I'm sorry, this is gonna be 18 plus.
That's something you might be interested in.
I tell you, coming from Baldur's Gate, it's pretty tame. Okay, where's my... It's up a floor? Yeah. This ship's so big, I get lost. On the huge ship, Luke, are they, like, overwhelmingly big? Like, I got into this compared to the Frontier, and I'm like, holy smokes. Now that I got the money glitch on the go. It's not like the money glitch is really necessary.
Damn it. Do we have to get up already?
Okay. At least you didn't have the dirty dialogue being like, oh, I went to space tonight. It sucks because I was going to go buy one of the other ships after I got this. And then every other ship was worse. At least from a few of the kind of key metrics like shields and things. I just gotta make sure my phone is on. We got a burger coming. We'll still play though. I'm ready to keep going. You get lost all the time. That's all good. Okay, my stuff's gonna be here in about 4 minutes. I gotta have half of my headphones off. You're just a friendly animal, right? You wouldn't do anything, right? You know what sucks though? When I first started playing the game, I couldn't figure out why these weren't going into like my resources. I thought just scanning them like would do it, but no.
Anything interesting in range?
Whenever I see uranium, I'm like, it's time for a nuclear bomb. I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to go. Like, I think it said search for clues in Unity. Pilgrim's Rest sounds like a good place to go. A good start. Do I get Uber Eats delivered right to my place? Yes. I am in a city. I'm glad I'm not downtown. Like, I can take my dog for a walk. There's a park right there. Traffic's not bad. But I can walk to the ocean in like 5 minutes and put my hand there. But our plan is to move to something like what you're doing there, Luke, rural. But yes, this should be here in 2 minutes. I'm pumped. We're not going anywhere, though. We're not going anywhere. I'll show off my burger. Do you know if the spacesuits, there's so many stats on them, do they change your damage resistance when you're in a battle? I know they change like the environmental resistances. Resistance eyes? No, that's definitely not it. Okay. I need to search for clues. Why do I not see the blue marker on here? Maybe there is not one, but let's take a gander. I am on the right planet. Oh, almost here. 1 minute away. I just want to make sure I keep reminding myself, because I don't want to like miss it. Oh, he's here. My phone's gonna ring in a second. I just gotta buzz someone in. Make sure we're packing. Pilgrim's Writings. Okay. Wait for dude and a Civic to roll up. Ooh. Can I actually take it with me? New items. Oh, I forgot what the question was. Employees, trains of compassion. I don't know. There we go. I'll let you in. Oh, sorry, you might hear my dog panic out here. I'm just going to be right back in 1 second. What's up? I'll show off my burger. Oh my god, my place is such a mess. Hopefully you can't all see it all. Oh, I have to move this up here. What's up? Okay. I'm going to move this a little bit. I got to get a better setup for my mic. Let's see the burger. This is actually a very nice looking burger. It's got a french fry attached to it though. I don't know if you're seeing the scope and size. It's huge, the best burger ever. But yeah, got some food, got some snacks. And we got some Starfield. Let's get back to it here. I don't have my McDizzle gaming lights on. Even got a Diet Coke. Because, well, I'm trying to lose some weight. I might not look at 215. Probably down to 207. It's the pipes. No, it's not the pipes. It is not the pipes. Width and girth for the burger. Yeah, man. It's, what'd she give me? I have such confidence in my wife. I'm just like, yeah, you know what I like. Got me a burger. It's like bacon on bacon cheese. Popped. See, I definitely haven't read all these readings. Okay, is there a few writings in here? But yeah, decent burg. Okay. So we know that's not the right question. Well, let's go through the process of elimination. Now, where's the food? That's where the food is. Yeah, it's a little place we go to. Well, we don't go. They come to us. Oh, is it from a... Luke, I didn't pay attention. Again, so, what is unity? I mean, there was the one reading that I had. Let me take another look at it. Was it a note? I feel there's other pilgrim writings. If that's number 5, you think there'd be numbers 1 to 5. So I know the first right answer is, what is unity? This feels like the second right answer. This feels like the third. It is the third right answer. Okay, we know it is. There, we got it. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about those first options. Sending me to some place with a scorpion. Great. There's some cool stuff in here. Maybe you don't. You have plenty of water. Yeah, it's cosmetics box. Maybe I have a good rest, you know. Will Sarah sleep with me here, too? Sort of.
Where the hell did you learn to do all of that?
This is so cheesy.
Oh, please don't say neon.
I love how there's no effort from the developer. Yeah, it does. Well, it's on permit. It's like a 12-minute one, right? The emotional security, like you get the... If you're not in a relationship, you get 10% for 12 minutes. Maybe it's 24. I'm on the drugs. Do I have something that can fight addiction? Nice. I am CM Space Dude now. Is that my way This is cool. First time I've gone like that far outside.
I have something for you.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Weapons locked. Time for some fun.
I can fast travel back or something. You know what? This is did not. Correct. Hey! It was meant to be. Yeah, there it is. Thanks, man. Good tip. Imagine if you died and your spaceship was gone for good. I just have to have stuff in my grab, right? Okay. Well, I was not ready for that part of the main mission. But we're gonna be. We're gonna change that difficulty and see what happens. I'm gonna give myself an actual like save file here. Crimson Fleet are dicks.
I have things for you.
Okay, let's go to settings. Try to see if we can get them wrecked in very easy. Maybe not. Like, hold on. Now if I do this though, I don't have to hang around here and fight them. What am I even thinking? I think I just jump to the system I'm trying to jump to. Or get closer, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is CPFO. Finally. Exactly. You know, that part was not unfamiliar to me because there's this one of my favorite old like space games. They old, probably 10 years old now. It's called FTL or Faster Than Light. That's a representation of the system that they use. Like almost the exact same. Like there was engine, there was shields, and you put a certain amount of power into it. And they would require a certain amount of power. Oh. Head to the ancient ruins. Oh, that's what you need to do in game, so you can do more. Okay, I get you. I get you. I love how it shows you photos from your photo overload. do like that you can get pretty damn cool spacesuits. So I'll take a little look at the inventory. Imagine if there was a skill that like automatically managed your inventory. Wouldn't that be nice? Don't know how it would work. Oh my god. No, we don't need that. Oh shit. I don't want to drop it. I wanted to, I'm in the total wrong place. Did I actually drop anything? Okay. Okay, I'll throw some apparel in there. Doesn't need my farming hat anymore. Am I not wearing... I'm wearing Sam's outfit, right? Okay, good. Do we have... Let's see, plus 10 health versus... I like the reload speed better. Sorry, Sam. Take your hat, though. I'll take your hat. I tell you, ammo's a struggle, though, sometimes in the game. Since I'm at the Star Eagle, if I find Sarah, I know how to find Sarah. Okay, Sarah, come see Daddy. I'm just kidding. I just know she'll spawn.
Hey there,
Thanks, Sarah. I just need your straight gear.
What's the matter? Did I wear you out? Hey there. Glad to haul whatever.
Okay, so I want to get it from her to the ship. If we go to the ship's cargo with us both here, we'll do it. No, that's such a pain. Alright, either way, let's go. But again, that's why I'm sure that pissed some people off so much. It doesn't make me mad. I'm just like, oh, it is what it is. Still a really great game. But yeah, inventory management is a pain. Is it? This is the bottom. No, there's one more floor below, isn't there?
Captain on deck?
Oh yeah, this dude I hired.
This planet. This is more my speed. Oh, I could hike here for a while.
Nice plan. Find a scorpion sting. What the dude? What view did you use, Luke? Did you do first person most of the time or third? And I haven't really figured out how to get these resources. Oh, I want to get a... Well, I wanted to get a picture. Christ, they're weird looking. Oh, you're so nice looking. Oh, you just want to get petted? Oh, the game music's a little loud? Okay, good catch. I can change that. Oh, like the sound itself? Like, not the OBS settings, likely. I mean, maybe that would contribute to it, but hold on. Oh, do you? The ones with the gas around them? What kind of run's this? I feel this water's not good for me. Microbial? In the alien water? No! God, I wish that... You know what I hope they do with the DLC, Luke? Imagine if they added vehicles. That would be amazing. People will be so happy, but so mad.
Keep scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby.
Well, that looks bad.
What an incredibly beautiful sculpture. I suspect it was placed here for some sort of specific purpose,
feel-
rather than as an artistic statement.
Okay, he's just trying to mind his own business, live his life. Here, we'll get the old justifier out. I don't know what it's asking me to do. And they're kind of like scorpions. Oh, it's doing a thing. Is it? I don't understand. This happened to be on another one. You gotta use the buttons to guide the light at the top of the thing to the bottom tail of it. Okay, let's see here. Like, into this? I know there's a little delay, like move the light to this part of it. I'll give you a second there. I got fries to eat. Or is it the other side? This side. 3 things to the tail. From the 3 things. Okay, so currently... So I've got to get up there. Well, that doesn't do anything.
Jetpack damaged or something? Damn it.
Or is it like moving the thing? Ah, I got it. We're good. Can't understand the tail. But yeah, I get the idea now. Got it from the 3 things to the tail, which is this. This is the three things. This is the tail. Okay. I hope. Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, so I want down further. Down even more. To the left. Is that it? Yeah! I think so. I really don't know if it did anything. I mean, the thing's gone. No, it's not. If I move it down, does it change? Okay, you gotta do... And you gotta make it go a path along the lines. Okay. The next one was where it was right there, so it should go south. One right? Well, that was the one we got. So the one at the end was here. Oh shit, okay. Gotta go to a different star. I get ya. That's a big old jump.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I see it. You expect it to unlock, like get hung up thinking it's gonna unlock something right there. Yeah, that fight with the hunter was pretty crazy.
You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you. I can speak for myself.
I'll meet the Starborn. Doesn't seem like they're... They don't seem like they're the villains. I could be wrong.
But much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace. And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately.
Okay. I should do a save. Oh! Knock, knock. Oh yeah, no, I found the Starborn. This is gonna be interesting. Cool ship.
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction.
They make a great team.
Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a
What
monolithic
of it?
people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves.
In it to win it.
Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes.
Should just attack them. Maybe put an end to this. I don't think he can. Maybe.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
So, I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier.
That's good. I saw you die, Sam.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one.
So there's universe, there's planets,
I left you behind.
solar systems that are in like
And the hunter killed you.
systems.
One of me, at least.
A whole bunch of systems is the universe.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe.
Okay.
And the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, you've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
He does sound like Tobin Bell.
What I mean.
Yeah, it is a little.
Hypocrites. They use the chaos
good.
caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide.
Like them working together, sort of, but not really getting along. And the purpose of the artifacts as well as the other universes.
Artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness, as I have done.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when
Eternity's within your grasp.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he... Easy for a person who's... You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of them.
You're already in it.
I don't want to be in the war.
A truce. Between all three of us. I will give you some time.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else.
Okay, we got a choice to make. Leave the Scorpius.
I'm sure you have more questions. Ask.
Oh. Was this just open space? Okay, good. It's a cool ship, though. I don't want to leave yet.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. Seek the moon of Older. Here. And I am sorry we have not... I hope you should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. Part of me wonders what they will...
Nice. That was cool. Nice. All right, I'm gonna drop off for now. I might even be back later, but I gotta go eat this burger in peace and messiness. It'll be delicious. Thanks for hanging out, Luke. I'm really still enjoying the game. I'm glad you are too, man. We'll be talking soon, dude. Thank you, anyone else on the stream. Appreciate you.